Well, good afternoon, guys. John Reese Outdoors here. Unfortunately, I was not able to fish this weekend. We had family come in on Saturday. We chilled out with them, grilled out. Kind of rained off and on, but more in the afternoon. And today it's been off and on raining all day. We got some more storms coming in later on this afternoon, so that kind of just put a damper on everything. But today's video is something different. It's everybody's different. This is special to me because this is something that I've wanted. Just didn't think I could ever pull the trigger on and make it happen. But my wife was like, yeah, she's like, go do it. So last Sunday we was at Bass Pro Shops looking around. I was picking up some things. Uh, it's at a mall, Opry Mills Mall, and inside that mall is Bass Pro Shop. So we kind of killed time there, went in Bass Pro, looked around, found the boat I liked a lot. Like I said, I didn't want to go huge. It's just mostly me that's fishing, so I don't need an expensive boat to go fishing. Like I said, guys, you've seen my little Tracker Pro 160. I fished the hell out of that thing, and it's only 16 feet and like, I don't know, maybe 6 feet wide, maybe, I don't know. So I don't have a problem fishing out something small. I just want to make sure it's going to get me there and back. So Sunday we looked at some stuff. Kind of went ahead with the progress of getting a boat, and they called me. This was Sunday, so he's like, the office is closed on Sunday, but you'll hear something Monday. So Monday they called me back and said, you look good, everything's good, so if that's the boat you want, let's move forward. So Friday I was able to make possession on it, because you just can't go there, pick it up and leave. You kind of go through you go to Bass Pro, do all the paperwork, sign everything. Then you go to the Tracker warehouse where the boat is, where they put everything on. So this is it. This is a 2025 Protein 175, and this is the TXW. I looked on the paperwork because I'm used to the sticker saying TXW, but this is the TXW. This is the black. They had 3 colors available: black, red, and white. I knew right off the bat that I was not going to go with the white. It's just too dirty, too quick. Red was not available until about 4 weeks. And of course, if you get the approval to get a boat, I want it right now. So I went with the black. So this is it. I don't know if you guys can see on this, on the camera. It's called DuraShield. This is something that Tracker's doing new on their boats, the trailers. The only thing I was not happy about with this is I did not realize it does not come with a spare. I went ahead and did purchase a spare. It's going to be identical to what's already on the boat. So when it shows up, I'll make possession of that. I got the hardware all ready to install it. One thing I'm glad it did have, but I was a little bit worried about, was the breakaway tongue. I'm like, I don't know how sturdy that's going to be. When you never had something like that, it kind of makes you wonder what points of it are going to be the weakest. He's like, we've never had any issues with them. So with that being said, and the one thing I did upgrade on was I've got this monster of a motor. They come factory with the 60. I wanted the highest rated. I went with the 75. Like I said, with this being the 4-stroke, it was something new to me. So when I picked it up, I was really soaking up that information that he was telling me about the motor. He's like, you've got a break-in period, that this is what we recommend that you do. So I got all that information. So next time I go fishing on it, after I'm through fishing, I will have to drive this thing around for about an hour in the certain phases that they want you to do. So I'm looking forward to doing that. It does come with the Minn Kota Edge, the 45. Like I said, I've already installed my fish finder on there. It does not come with one here. I did not want to drill any holes in, so all I did was run this up the cable, and the wires are underneath, kind of tucked in. I just ran it behind this panel and brought them back out. So that, and this one came factory with a 5. I still have it. I took that out and put mine in place. The only thing I was not happy about doing was now I've got 2 extra holes underneath the bottom, but the way my bracket was made, I wouldn't have been able to hide 2 of them. So you would have been able to see the 2 on the top or 2 on the bottom. So I'm hoping I can find something I can just put over that. I don't know, like a compass, just something ignorant, something adhesive. I have to screw another hole to. The only things I have done so far was finder here, finder there, and guys, everybody's weird about stuff. I am a big fan of the lights on both sides. I did not want to drill a hole. I've got a 5-year warranty on this. So all I did to try to hide it the best I could was run the wires over and just put some black tape, just run it over back inside this panel. And I've got these wired in to the navigational lights. So whenever you run the navigation on, turn the lights on, all lights are on. I got my side lights on, the big pole and the front pole. So that was something I really wanted to do. I did order I'm not sure how everybody pronounces it, a Noco. That's how I pronounce it. That's what it looks like. It looks simple, Noco battery charger. I didn't know this one came with that brand. I thought it might have came with a Minn Kota or something, but it comes with the Noco Genius. This is a 3-bank. Like I said, I ordered a 2-bank because that's what I had in my other boat. Them things are awesome, and there it is right there in the box. So I ordered that and my side lights, so that's going back. There is a seat right here. I just don't want to. It's a small, thin cushion seat. Like I said, there's only my wife and I. Pretty much nobody's going to be sitting there, so I'd rather step on that than have to keep on kind of stepping over the cushion. These seats are about as awesome as you can get. Like I said, if you've seen my other boat, guys, you know what I had was just pretty much a lawn chair for a seat. It just, you know, it brings a big smile on your face when you finally get something nice and you're just like, man, this is, you know, this is it right here. The guy said that this cooler right here is not very well insulated. He said it will work for a while. He's like, but it melts ice pretty quickly. He said, so if you got a little small cooler, he's like, that might work a little bit better. He's like, or just keep adding ice to it. So here's where all the magic is. I got my like I said, I've had that bad boy for a while. I've got saved up a neck brace style life vest. There's George's. There's all my stuff. Like I said, it goes back pretty far. I've got some rope and some of the stuff that you really don't use a lot back there. I did not know what to expect out of these rod holders, because like I said, I've never had anything where you could store your rods. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much all my rods have been on the outside, so you have to worry about somebody stealing them, so you take them off. So there's one on each side. There's this one, and this side over here I got my top water. This right here is everything else. They said they can hold up to an 8-foot rod. The only thing I am not happy about on these things, and I didn't realize, I thought it might have been a straight shot. I don't know if you guys can see the curvature of the rods a little bit. It kind of just a slight curve towards the right, just a little bit. Like I said, it was, and I'm not sure with the heat that it might not warp those things. So I just put those in there to see how everything looked. There's my throw bag right there for TWRA specs that is required in boats down here. A throw ring. Like I said, there's 7 rod spots on each one. I usually don't use that many. That's about the most I use is 6 to 7. So I will be adding a couple of them maybe. Most of the times I just have my stuff out here on the top strapped down. It does come from the factory with one. They said you can add a second one. He's like, but if you got any kind of mechanical skills, he's like, it's a hell of a lot easier and cheaper on your wallet if you do it. So I don't think there's nothing else very special. See, like I said, guys, I haven't even had this thing out because when I brought it home Friday, it's rained every day, just on and off. And as you can see right now, it's sprinkling right now. So when I go out this weekend, after I get through fishing, like I said, guys, I got to do a break-in sequence for about 30 minutes to an hour. I need to look it up because there's 3 different phases on this. And the other thing I've got coming, other than the spare, is for the power pole. There's a bracket that goes right there. That way I can hook up my parts to it without drilling any holes. Because like I say, guys, they're kind of serious about the warranty. Like I said, I do not want to add any more extra holes back here in the back. I have to worry about something. So there's a bracket that goes right here that clamps to this, and then this bracket adapts to that. That way I can put that back on there. I've got a couple of this thing comes with something that's called the VersaTrack. If you guys are familiar with that, but it's these little grooves right here. If you pick those up, it's got a place where you can put the specialty boat, and then you just run it all the way up. It goes from the back all the way to the front. It's like you can see they're on both sides. That way you don't have to have any holes or drill onto the top or anything. Like I said, you might be able to see that one right there. It goes all the way to the front. So I've got the VersaTrack nuts and bolts coming, and I've got 2 clamps for the rear navigational light. It does come from the factory with the one in the front, but the one in the back they don't give you any more. So the clamps kind of have an offset, so it goes in the VersaTrack and it hangs down a little bit, so that clamps onto it. And that's probably, I got the same size because my power pole spike is 3/4, so I'll put that somewhere also, stow it on one of those sides over there to keep it out of the way also. So it'd probably that side more. I don't think I can get an 8-foot spike on this side. Like I said, I might put the light up here on this side underneath this wall rail and just leave it right here. But that is it, guys. Like I said, I don't know if my wife ever watches these videos too much. She pretty much hears me editing in the house, but big thanks to her, because she could have easily said no, not right now. Like I said, we just moved into this house 2 years ago, so we're still doing things this. We want to get a pool installed in the back, so she could have said no, let's move forward with the pool. But she said no. She said go ahead and get your boat. So, but that's it, guys. Like I said, hopefully next weekend I'm fishing and we'll see what it's like in this bad boy. All right, take care, guys. See ya.